Hi, my name is Myles Talley. I'm a member of the football team, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Jada. I'm a grad student here, and I'm on the track and field team.
When I think of Black History Month, I personally think of all the people who have died for this very month, all the people who fought for this very month, and my ancestors, my family even, and people who got me to the position where I am today.
Hey, when I think of Black History Month, I think of a lot of powerful individuals and a lot of rich history that has happened to Black people and other people of color.
Black history affects me as a student athlete more so in a positive way, due to the fact of the position I am today, being a Black student athlete. Like way beforehand, that was unheard of. You know, like Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier, and without him, pretty much, I don't think much of us would even be in the situation that we're in today. Negatively in the fashion that, you know, we still kind of are on the lower end of the spectrum in terms of, you know, like being looked at a certain way or having to meet the standards of someone else. Like, you know, it happened a few summers ago. Somebody told, like, they made players to shut up and dribble, stuff like that.
Black history affects me as a student athlete because without all the people that came before me, I wouldn't be able to do what I love to do here now. So thank them for that.
I think Black History should be a Black History Year, to be honest with you. Yes, I try to, you know, expand beyond just this month of February. I even, you know, started a group with one of the women's lacrosse players, Michaela Eaker, called Every Heart is Sacred, where we kind of were coming together, having a safe space for, you know, athletes, even minorities, to talk about all the isms, all the social justice issues going on, to kind of come together and, you know, like I said, have that safe space and a common ground to, you know, educate, speak about anything you want to talk about, and just feel comfortable and just get everything out and be more knowledgeable.
I'm a big social media person, so I'm always posting about anything that's going on. Like, it's like a news outlet for people who don't watch the news or read newspapers, even if they still make newspapers now. But anything like informational or stuff like that, I just always post about it, especially if it needs to be like, you guys need to know what's going on. We need to do something about this.
I wouldn't necessarily say change my perspective. I would only say strengthen my perspective, due to the fact of, you know, even in, like I said earlier, I live in the city of Philadelphia, and, you know, all the time you see black people getting murdered by cops. Like I forget, a couple summers ago, her name is Fanability, an 8-year-old was coming away, walking away from a football game, and she was shot and killed. George Floyd, obviously, Breonna Taylor. And it just makes you think, like, who's going to be the next one? And it makes you afraid to think, like, oh, am I going to be the next one next time I walk out of my own house or walk out of my own school or something of that nature. So it strengthened my perspective, and it allowed me to, you know, kind of focus more on my Blackness and realize that I have a target on my back to, you know, kind of watch my back.
I plan to post a fact sheet every day of the month.
Honestly, I celebrate Black History Month by just expressing myself, being myself, and celebrating my own Blackness. In terms of my social media platform, like post something that, like unknown things people don't know or unknown people don't know. I would say the person to me who embodies Black History Month is Carter G. Woodson. Is the founder, pretty much the founder of Black History Month. So without him, there wouldn't really be a Black History Month, or it wouldn't be the same. Yeah, he was a Harvard grad. He was a journalist, historian, a Black historian. So he kind of was a foreground and baseline of everything that is happening today or what we know of. So
for me, I would say Rosa Parks, because I feel like I'm like her in a lot of ways. I don't like to take anything from anyone, and she also just wanted equality in this world, and I also do want that too.
I have endured some experiences, and I would say the most memorable experience would be when I was younger. I live in the city of Philadelphia, and you know, I'd go around with my friends all the time to stores and things like that, and we'd have white women or women in general kind of clutch their purses and walk on the other side of the street with me and my friends, or walking down the street, or we go to the store and we're getting looks like people are following us in the back of the store thinking we're gonna like steal something or something like that nature. Or did you pay for that? Did you pay for this? What are you doing here? Why? Microaggressions, but it's, to us or to many other people, it's really not micro. It's still kind of a large problem.
I think Black History Month is really important for future generations to come, because we only learn about slavery or civil rights movement like in school, but Black History Month is way more than that. Also, I think it's very important for future generations to know that without people who came before us, we would not be here and be able to do half of the things we are now. Search up lots of facts, because I'm still learning new stuff. Even just last year I found out that the inventor of 3D movies was a black woman, so there's a lot of history out there that we don't know about.